Have you ever heard a voice when nobody was there? A voice that knew your name. A voice that knew your secrets. This story happened to a 16-year-old boy named Adam. And what he discovered inside his school would change his life forever. Part 1. The Strange Message. Adam was the kind of student who always stayed late after school. He enjoyed the quiet hallways and empty classrooms. While other students rushed home, Adam often remained behind to finish assignments or read books in the library. One rainy Thursday afternoon, he was packing his backpack when his phone vibrated. A message appeared on the screen. Unknown number. Don't go to classroom 13 tonight. Adam frowned. His school didn't even have a classroom 13. The classrooms jumped from 12 to 13. Many old buildings skipped the number 13 because some people considered it unlucky. Adam laughed and showed the message to his friend Jake. "Ooh, someone is trying to scare you," Jake said. "Looks like it's working." Adam deleted the message, but a few seconds later, another one arrived. "I'm serious. Leave now." This time, Adam felt a chill. Who was sending these messages? And how did they know he was still at school? He looked around the empty library. Nobody seemed to be watching him. At least that's what he thought. Part 2. The Shadow. The rain became heavier. Thunder rattled the windows. By 6 o'clock, Adam was one of the last people in the building. As he walked toward the exit, he noticed something unusual. A light was on at the far end of the third-floor corridor. That was strange. The third floor had been closed for months because of renovation work. No students were allowed there. Curiosity got the better of him. He climbed the stairs. The corridor was silent. Dust covered the floor. Plastic sheets hung from the ceiling like ghosts. And then he saw it. A door. At the end of the corridor. The number on it made his stomach tighten. It was 13. Adam stopped breathing for a moment. His school had a classroom 13 after all. Someone had hidden it. Or perhaps everyone had hidden it. Suddenly, his phone vibrated again. "Don't open the door." Adam stared at the message. His heart pounded. Then he heard a noise from inside the room. A chair scraping across the floor. Someone was in there. Part 3. The Recording. Adam pushed the door open. The room was empty, or so it appeared. Rows of old desks sat beneath the flickering lights. Dust floated through the air. The room smelled abandoned. Then he noticed a small cassette player on the teacher's desk. It was already running. A tape spun slowly inside. A voice emerged from the speaker. A familiar voice. His own. Adam nearly dropped the machine. The recording said, "Don't trust Mr. Collins." Adam froze. Mr. Collins was his history teacher, but the recording continued. "If you're hearing this, you have less than 24 hours. The tape crackled. "You must find the blue notebook before he does." Then the recording ended. Adam stood motionless. He had never recorded that message. So who had? Part 4. the missing student. The next day, Adam couldn't focus in class. He kept thinking about the recording. At lunch, he searched old school websites. Eventually, he found an article from 10 years earlier. A student named Noah Bennett had disappeared. The strange part, Noah looked exactly like Adam. Same eyes, same hair, same face. Adam stared at the photograph. It felt like looking into a mirror. According to the article, Noah vanished after claiming that someone inside the school was following him. Nobody believed him. 3 days later, he disappeared. His body was never found. Adam felt his pulse quicken. Then he noticed something terrifying. The article mentioned Classroom 13. Part 5. The Notebook. That evening, Adam returned to the school. He knew it was a terrible idea, but he couldn't stop himself. He needed answers. Using a flashlight, he searched for Classroom 13. After nearly an hour, he discovered a loose floorboard beneath the teacher's desk. Hidden underneath was a blue notebook, exactly as the recording had described. Inside were dozens of entries written by Noah. The first pages seemed normal. Then the handwriting became frantic, messy, panicked. Noah wrote that he had discovered a secret room beneath the school. A room filled with records, photographs, and files on students. But the most shocking page came near the end. Adam read it 3 times. He couldn't believe it. Noah claimed that every 10 years, a student disappeared, and every missing student looked exactly like the previous one, like copies, like duplicates. Part 6. The Tunnel. A map was drawn on the notebook's final page. It led to a hidden tunnel beneath the gymnasium. Late that night, Adam followed it. The tunnel entrance was concealed behind an old storage cabinet. The tunnel entrance was concealed behind an old storage cabinet. The air inside smelled damp and stale. His flashlight illuminated stone walls covered in strange symbols. The tunnel stretched far beneath the school. Eventually, he reached a metal door. It was unlocked. Slowly, he stepped inside. The room beyond was enormous. Shelves lined every wall. Thousands of photographs covered the tables. Every photograph showed a student. Every student looked exactly like Adam. Different years, different clothes, same face. Adam's hands trembled. What was this place? Who were these people? And why did they all resemble him? Part 7. The Truth. A voice echoed behind him. I was wondering when you'd find this room. Adam turned. Mr. Collins stood in the doorway. The teacher smiled, but there was nothing friendly about it. You've asked all the right questions, Mr. Collins said. Unfortunately, curiosity can be dangerous. Adam backed away. What is this place? Mr. Collins sighed. The truth is difficult to explain. He gestured towards the photographs. You're not the first, Adam. The room suddenly felt smaller. What do you mean? Mr. Collins pointed to a photograph dated 1976. The student looked identical to Adam. then another from 1986, and another from 1996, and another from 2006. Every 10 years, another boy. The same face, the same life, the same questions. You've all followed the same path, Mr. Collins said. Part 8. The experiment. Mr. Collins revealed a secret that sounded impossible. Decades earlier, a scientific experiment had gone horribly wrong beneath the school. A group of researchers had been trying to create perfect human copies. The project was shut down. Officially. Unofficially, it continued. Generation after generation, the students in the photographs were the results. Whenever one discovered the truth, he disappeared. The cycle began again. Adam felt sick. So, Noah, Mr. Collins nodded. He learned too much. What happened to him? The teacher's smile vanished. Exactly what happens to everyone who reaches this room. Part 9. The chase. Adam ran. Mr. Collins lunged after him. The tunnel erupted with footsteps. His flashlight bounced wildly as he sprinted through the darkness. Behind him, the teacher was getting closer. Adam could hear his breathing. Adam could hear his shoes striking the stone floor. A dead end appeared ahead. Panic surged through him. Then he remembered the notebook. One final note was written at the bottom of the last page. Trust the red switch. Adam searched the wall frantically. There, a small red switch hidden among the stones. He slammed his hands against it. The floor shook. A massive metal gate crashed down between him and Mr. Collins. The teacher screamed in frustration. For the first time, Adam had a chance to escape. Part 10. The final twist. 3 months later, the school was closed permanently. Authorities investigated the tunnels. Most of the evidence disappeared. No charges were filed. No explanations were given. Life slowly returned to normal, or at least it seemed to. One evening, Adam sat alone in his bedroom. His phone vibrated. A message appeared. Unknown number. His blood ran cold. The text contained only 4 words. You missed one room. Attached was a photograph. A photograph taken that very day. Inside a room Adam had never seen before. A room labeled Classroom 14. And standing in the center of the room was another boy. A boy who looked exactly like Adam. The photograph was taken only hours earlier. And on the back wall, written in red paint, were the words, "The experiment never ended." So, if you were Adam, would you investigate Classroom 14, or would you walk away and never look back? Let me know in the comments. And remember, some doors are locked for a very good reason.